Hello everyone, and here comes that inevitable moment in every Let's Play where you record a whole bunch of stuff and it's screwed up. And so I did that. Fortunately, I saved on a different save file and I'm able to go back and redo it. So unfortunately, I've seen a lot of what transpires here going into the castle, but I'm going to still play through it, and I'm glad you're here with me to experience it. And yeah, so let's do it. Alright, so by the way, welcome back to...
How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
This reminds me of the field from Lord of the Rings outside Penello Fields, or I don't know, I can't remember the exact name, but it's the fields right outside of Minas Tirith. It's Pelennor, that's it. The Pelennor Fields. So it reminds me a lot of the Pelennor Fields.
Finished!
Yeah, I basically did a pretty decent amount of story, and hopefully I don't miss anything. Hey, birdies. Okay. These items. And keep in mind, I also did do all of these things in...
Let's make this quick.
I did a lot of these things. Ooh-wee. Nice view. I did a lot of these things already. Is that a... Oh, hello.
Get him!
Ow.
Too slow. Not this time.
Change that I did change last time. I think I'm going to do it now. We get tons of gil. Like, we are... That was an item, though. Eric's been going? Yeah, increases... Oh. I changed it to the clip because I wanted my potion to
Too slow.
So, yeah, the cleric's medallion increases potent. So did we just fight him just to fight him? I don't remember him being there last time. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he was there last time I went by here, but... So I'm gonna try to follow the same path that I took before, kind of giving comments on, you know, kind of some of the stuff I made comments on in my original.
An Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Wait. You're not one of these.
Garuda, lend me. That's enough.
3 levels. A little bit overkill for a windmill, don't you think? Amazing if you're to watch how it's
It's over.
Hey! You know what, dude? You need to cut it out. Come on. Who's coming first? Come on. Okay, well. I know there was something nice in there. Yeah, actually was a bit more... It was a bit better than the belt. Yep. And that's it. That's it. I know there's a couple side quests up here. I hope I can find everything that I found before. If not, I'll just load my game that I did before. I know there's a side quest up here, right? Yeah, there's a couple side quests up here. Which one of them is pretty crazy. I want to do it again. Actually, both of them are pretty crazy.
You, Brandon, here, now! You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
Kill the beast.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
But the wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Got him. That was hard.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
Yeah, pretty messed up.
You're
huh?
not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
Alright. Yeah, kind of messed up, huh?
You, Branded, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind.
Oh,
You
okay.
are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly
Yeah, really
not
putting a
entertained.
Stamp on this.
Nor am I.
Eh.
You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go, summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Oh,
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
Come on, Torgal.
How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
Man, it's messed up. Like, so freaking messed up. Messed up.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still,
Hello, everyone.
such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Father! Father!
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with
This is
bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
All bark. Dude, the music out here is so eerie. I missed an item on the road. Oh well.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
So I
can't
know how
promise
this.
I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
So I called it in
That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
I called it in the original, and when we get there, I'll say it. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who's not played the game yet, and if they're joining me here for this.
You
First
work these
time through.
fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
And I just want to say that my prediction that I
Off
made
with you
when
now.
I first played
I
this
won't
was
have
right.
idle branded underfoot.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died.
Get her,
And now
get her,
she's
Clive.
gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
Yeah, you'll
It's
still say
true.
that. Clive is
And without that brand,
parent of the year.
she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Yeah, get her, Clive.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
Okay.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
It's my turn. Let me try. Come on, give it back. If my dad finds out, he'll clobber me.
Earth crystal. There's a box somewhere around here.
Weren't expecting any new brand.
There it is. Yeah, it's full of stuff. continue. Actually, let's buy items.
What do you want?
Branded.
Go on, take it. If that's what you want.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Did he look
Sounds
me up
about
and
right.
down?
Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant.
I bet you are.
What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago.
Today. They're not bad.
A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm,
Vehement.
however,
Nice
and
word.
for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything.
Anything.
Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
This guy says something a little interesting here.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces, but her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my wayward lamb.
So the closer we get to the capital, the more the less likely the brooch is going to protect us.
It smells of death here, Torgal.
Done though.
Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
It's over. That's it. Stay down.
Got him. Torgal can hold his own.
Damn it all. Bodies. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You... Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
Of course you could, had it not been personal. You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Yup.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
Rarely.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
What is a pyre? Like, is that fire?
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Did you tell her, the dame, how I helped to find the girl? You wouldn't have without me, you know.
Just that eerie sound. Like, it's not even background music. It's just wow, 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 wow. It's just so eerie. Okay, fine. Two Gil, get out of here. I remember there was a box up here somewhere. Here, yep.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Earth gems. The pleasure houses. So this is inside the capital now.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Dude, I love Jill. She's hilarious. So what did he
then,
pay her for?
how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport.
Are you mad?
That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
No, it won't. Let's head into the Drake's Head. Good moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Maybe I should have gone back to the hideout. Tried to upgrade some stuff. Oh well. Time to go.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Won't be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right.
Hey, it's a
Remember the
bromance.
Mother
Come on.
Crystal's heart as planned.
Bromance takes time.
Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
Gil. I don't think there's anything else down here.
All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
I swear this passage used to be. Of course it did.
Perfect plans, guys. Perfect plans.
Wake wins!
I don't think there was anything in here. If I remember correctly, there wasn't anything in here.
It never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
Shit. Now we have
The main
all
tunnel.
the blue items.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Captain, to arms! Summon the cannoneer!
Come on, baby.
I will never fail.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well for
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed?
Oh boy.
You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Friggin' mortar.
Talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Hey. Then I should be immune to fire.
That's better.
Do you feel that?
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
I thought I let you.
Too slow. Is he?
Yep, he's becoming his own.
Alex. He's got a Kashyyyk.
Poor Patch.
Save your pity. We'll get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment. This time.
Yeah, you're not getting
Too slow.
I blocked that. I should
Not this time.
got him.
My wounds, boy. There's a good boy. Come on.
I tried to block. Come on, I blocked that. Got him. Oh, no, maybe not. There we go. It's staggered 500. Ooh, buddy.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for
Zombies.
anyone to go.
Final Fantasy zombies.
Come on.
Why did the rest of his clothes disappear? Why wouldn't he have just faded away in his armor and stayed there?